Fuzz Face is one of the most popular fuzz pedals you will find on many pedalboards. Used by many famous musicians like Jimi Hendrix, David Gilmour, Eric Johnson and many other legends. But the circuit, it's not ideal. Introduced in 1966 and it is still available now. Over the years we have seen many different versions with germanium and silicon transistors. But do you know almost every single unit can sound different? You probably heard that many musicians test a few of them until they decide to pick one. So what causes those differences? Fuzz Face is a very simple circuit that uses two transistors, a few resistors and a few capacitors. This circuit is not anything like groundbreaking discovery and invention. It was common in old 50s and 60s amplifier designs, but instead of clean amplification by changing a few values of parts, it can provide a famous fuzz tone. The most common problem for simple circuits like this is tolerance. So what's the deal with tolerance? Electronic components such as resistors, capacitors, transistors and integrated circuits all have specified nominal values, but due to manufacturing variations, they may have some degree of variation in their actual values. So this is called tolerance. Of course, by using high quality parts and thanks to improved production process, tolerances of most parts can be very small these days. However, in a circuit like Fuzz Face, even small value changes can impact the tone drastically. In more complex designs, tolerance usually doesn't matter as much as in this one. So it is possible to create a perfect Fuzz Face with the same sound for each produced unit. Yes, but it takes much more effort to measure and match the parts. And that also means that sometimes even more than half of the parts batch will not meet the requirements. I challenged myself to create a perfect recreation of the old 1966 circuit and decided to offer you the best sounding Fuzz Face style pedal on the market. This is my vintage Germanium Fuzz, which is built with carefully measured and matched parts, so you can be sure it will sound exactly the same as you will hear in the demos. It uses new old stock germanium transistors from the mid-60s and carefully tweaked resistors and capacitors to match the ideal circuit behavior. Production of this pedal is limited to the number of matching parts, so be sure to grab one while stock lasts. The enclosure matches the design of the old era, painted with an amazing antique silver powder coat with big handcrafted black jewel light. The pedal has a true bypass and uses standard 9V DC power. Each is hand-built in my small boutique workshop, one at a time with love and passion. If you would like to grab one, check the links in the description.